So I don't know if it's the outrageous cost of everything or the impending doom of AI, but life has just felt a little bit off recently. Life has just felt weirdly unexciting, and that's one of the reasons that I ended up taking a break from YouTube. I deleted my content creator Instagram account and even took a small break from TikTok because recently I just haven't had the energy to create. I haven't had the inspiration. I haven't had the will to do anything. I think there are a lot of reasons for this, and some of those reasons are more personal to me, but I think that 2026 has also just been an exceptionally difficult year. The economy is not great. The job market is trash. AI is indeed taking people's jobs. There's always something terrible happening on the news. And when you combine all of that with your own personal dramas, I think it starts to feel a little heavy, and we have the tendency to ask, what is this all for? What am I doing? What is my purpose? What is happening? Oh, on top of that, we also tend to have a very unhealthy obsession with social media, and that is starting to warp our view of reality and how we live our own lives. We'll get into that later. So when you combine all of these dreadful things, it does indeed feel heavy, and it's very easy to fall down the wormhole of doom and gloom. However, I'm on a mission to fix this. I am tired of not feeling excited and content with life, and I'm sure you are too. So let's brainstorm. Welcome to Tyler's Brainstorming, where we come up with ideas to make your life better. So I spent some time thinking about all of the things that I can add to my routine and ways that I can just feel whimsical again and excited about life. And one of the first things that came to my mind, and I know this is cliche, but I thought about how I need to enjoy the little things again. Oh wow, Tyler, so original. I get it. I know. I'm not the first one to say it, but I think that this is something that needs to be said multiple times throughout our life. I think we tend to get really invested in the big picture of life, and we only get excited about the major events and the major milestones without realizing that that big picture is actually made up of so many tiny strokes and colors, and we forget to appreciate all of those elements. Like, I think we just forget to appreciate all of these little moments in life, like the peaceful, quiet mornings that you get to have before work when you make yourself some breakfast and enjoy a homemade coffee, or on the weekend when you get to go to your local cafe and you say hi to the barista and enjoy a pastry and a handcrafted drink. Or when you go home in the evening and you get to make whatever dinner you want, and then you get to sit down and watch that TV show or that movie that you are really excited about. Life is truly made up of all of these tiny moments of pleasure, and I'm not saying that your life is perfect and drama-free just because you get to enjoy a homemade coffee or watch your favorite TV show every once in a while, but I do think that there is a value in slowing down and recognizing these tiny little things that make our day-to-day lives pleasurable, even if it's on a really small scale. Now, if you want to introduce something new into your life and get yourself a little fired up every once in a while, I suggest trying a passion project. Don't run away. This doesn't have to be some grand adventure. You don't have to run a 5K or crochet an entire blanket from scratch. Your passion project can be anything. You can literally start journaling. You can write essays for a Substack. You can start a new, Lego building project. Shit, I don't know. There's so much that you can do. Maybe you want to be that friend that hosts really cool dinner parties. Amazing. Go to Pinterest, get some ideas, go buy some stuff. Start practicing at your house how you're going to set up the space. What would you serve? Maybe you want to start a book club. You're really passionate about books and you want other people to talk about these books with. Amazing. Go find some people. Go find an online community. Maybe you want to get more into crafts. Doesn't have to be crochet. You don't have to crochet a whole blanket from scratch, but maybe you want to do scrapbooking. Amazing. Go to Pinterest or Google or YouTube or wherever. Find the inspiration that you need and just start somewhere. Find something that stimulates your brain and gets you excited, and something that teaches you a new skill or even improves an existing skill. For me personally, my passion project is getting back into YouTube. This was something that I did for a while and I really enjoyed it, despite the fact that I'm not particularly good at it, but it gives me joy, it gives me excitement, it gives me inspiration, and yet for the last couple months I have been consuming rather than creating. I let that joy slip through my fingers because I spent more time sitting on my phone and my laptop watching other people create things on YouTube rather than creating myself, and my passion project gradually gathered more and more dust as time passed. And that is simply not the way to live. We are not designed to sit here and watch other people make decisions in their lives through these little gadgets, okay? We have to make a conscious decision to live our lives too. Which brings me to my next point. If we want to be more content and excited about the lives that we're living, we need to be more careful and intentional with our time. Instead of wasting hours and hours scrolling on your phone and comparing yourself to the lives of other people whom you don't know, who are probably not showing every aspect of their life, we need to focus on our lives. We need to focus on what is happening to me today, here, right now. I know that little 4-hour window of screen time on your phone may not seem like a lot, but that's 4 hours that you could have spent doing something for you. That's 4 hours that you could have spent doing something that you enjoyed, doing something that brought you pride. I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't think that social media is all doom and gloom, especially if you're using it intentionally. If you're using it to learn something or get inspiration or build an online community, that's fantastic. But most of us spend more time doom scrolling than actually learning or building something meaningful. I mean, do you even remember half of the videos that you saw in that 4-hour window? Probably not, and that's okay. That's totally fair because these apps are meant to be addictive. They are meant to make you scroll and scroll and scroll until 4 hours have passed and you're sitting there wondering, oh wow, where'd the time go? We are all victims in this game, and that is why we need to lock the hell in. I actually installed an app that will block my social media apps. I think I only get 15 minutes a day per app. So if you need to do something like that to spend your time more intentionally, please, I highly recommend looking into that. I think there are all kinds of other apps and services that you can use that should be free. You don't have to pay for this. But yeah, just be conscious of how you're spending your time. And last but not least, and this is my favorite, I think we need to stop worrying about what our purpose is. I don't know about you, but I am so tired of searching for the why and the what of it all. Why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? What is my ultimate purpose in life? And I know that I just spent 2 to 3 minutes bashing social media, but I actually saw a TikTok video which inspired this point. I'll post it over here somewhere if I'm able to find it again, but it was a video of this girl with a text overlay, and she was talking about the joy that she found when she realized that maybe her purpose in life is to simply enjoy life. First of all, humans are incredibly intelligent beings. It is a good thing if you are questioning these things. It is a natural thing. However, I think it can be exceptionally exhausting. Like maybe you don't have to find a way to drastically change the world or make a name for yourself or leave a legacy on the planet or what have you. Like maybe we're just here to be happy and to be grateful for the things that we do have. I think some of us put so much weight on our own shoulders to be more and to accomplish more, but if all of that weight is crushing you, aren't you doing a disservice to yourself? If you're spending more time worrying about what your purpose is rather than actually discovering what your purpose is and what makes your life feel fulfilled, then aren't you just wasting the life that you were given? Man, this is starting to sound very philosophical and deep. I'm sorry. I hope that all of this makes sense, and I'm very much talking to you as I am to myself because this has been a major source of anxiety for me recently, and I don't know why, because nobody is sitting here asking me, what is your purpose in life and are you fulfilled? Nobody. But here I am wondering the same things that you are. Anyway, it is quite late here and I literally have no sunlight left, so I gotta go. I gotta go to bed. I have work tomorrow. But thank you so much for joining and for listening to me ramble on about everything. Again, this is my passion project, YouTube, so this is my first video back in a while. And hopefully I will have some more coming up soon. I actually have a trip abroad, so we're going to have some Paris travel vlogs coming up that I'm very excited about, and some other really big life news. And hopefully this will actually stick, because I really enjoy doing this, even if they're not top quality videos. And I really appreciate all of my subscribers or anyone watching or commenting. I love you so much. Thanks for listening, and I will see you next time. Bye.